So in this video, we're going to see how you can automate your invoices going into a Google Drive folder automatically. So you don't actually have to manually upload all of them, create different folders for each month, for each year, and then dragging and dropping them to the correct folder. But previously you've had to download all of them, find all of them, and it's just a waste of time and a waste of money. So GetInvoice does that for you. We actually automate all the invoice scanning from emails, invoice scanning from portals, and then we automatically create all these organized folders on Google Drive for you. So we're going to see how this works, and we're going to see it live. So you can see here that this is our test account. I have one email account connected that it's scanned every hour. And then we go to the integrations tab, and you can see that I have a Google Drive folder connected. So in this case, I've set my Google Drive folder for this account, and I've selected the default organization, which is date-based. In this case, we will create folders for each year, and then inside each year there will be a month folder, and inside the month folder obviously there will be the invoices. But we have multiple types of organizations. We have the provider-based organization, which organizes by creates folder for Amazon, for Google, for Meta, all these things. No organization at all, and other types of organization. And also by default we create a new GetInvoice folder on Google Drive, but you can also set your custom folder. So how do these invoices get to the folder, right? So if I open this folder, you can see that I've changed my configuration multiple times, so they are kind of disorganized, but we'll test here, and we try to upload a new invoice to see if it actually gets to the new folder, right? So for example, I'm going to download this invoice, and then I'm going to delete it now. So if I try to upload one of the existing invoices again to GetInvoice, it would not allow it, because it duplicates all of the invoices when processing. So you saw that we had the date-based organization, right? So this new invoice that we are uploading should get to our June 2025 folder, right? So first it has to pop up here, and then we can check on the Google Drive folder if it's there, right? So for example, for these other invoices that are already processed, you can see here that we already have this view in Drive folder. This means that it's just already uploaded to Google Drive, and that's because when processing, obviously we also upload the invoice to Google Drive, right? So in this case, this is the invoice that we just uploaded, and we can see here that it has been uploaded to Google Drive. And then if we check on the GetInvoice folder, we should go to 2025. Let me check. It should go to 2025. Right, so 2025, and then May. This is not the correct one because we have two folders, but this should be the one. So June, and then this was the invoice that we just uploaded, right? So in this case, you saw that I had lots of folders on Google Drive. This is because this is a testing account, and we have lots of invoices, and we've done lots of testing. But in this case, it did find the 2025 folder inside the June folder, and then it uploaded. You can see here that it was just uploaded, and it did upload the invoice. So if we change, I'll do a new testing. So for example, you can see here that we don't have an Amazon folder. So if I change my Google Drive settings to provider-based organization, and if I try to maybe now process this invoice, right, we'll delete it, we'll process it again, it should create here a new Amazon folder and put the invoice inside, right? So let's try that. We just uploaded the Amazon invoice, and let's see now if it pops up here. So yeah, we have, like, there's lots of ways of organizing these folders. There is also the option to connect the Google Sheets, and well, I've already connected it, but what this does is creates new rows for each invoice that is processed. So you can see here, this was the last invoice that we processed, and this was the one that we've just uploaded. We'll leave this for another video, but this is also an option. So this was the Amazon invoice. We can see that we see view in Drive, and let's see now. So it did create the Amazon folder, and we have the Amazon invoice here, right? So you can see that it works, and as we have our email connected, this automatically extracts all the invoices from our email account each hour and uploads them to the Drive folder. So we don't actually have to do anything, and we can just share this folder to with our accountant and with any team member that we want them to have access to the invoices. So if you want to try GetInvoice, you can just go to getinvoice.com, and well, there's a free plan that you can try up to 10 invoices per month. So I encourage you to go here, just create an account and try it out.